Hi, my name is Gordon Mackay. I'm going to give you a short video on how to become a property millionaire. Before we start, I'd like you to go to my other website. It's called thestreetwisemillionaire.com and sign up for my free mini course. This is very valuable information which will give you more information on how to go about becoming a property millionaire. Now, the good news is you don't need any special talents. You don't need luck or an education to become a property millionaire. Anyone of any age, doesn't matter how young or old you are, can do it. You also don't need much money either. In 2004, I bought 100 properties in 1 year with no money. I used the bank's money. If you want to learn more about how I did this, go to my website www.financiallyfree.co.za. Before you can do anything, you need to have the right mindset and to develop it. So, you want to become a property millionaire? Make the decision, I'm going to be a property millionaire. And believe you can do it and start taking action. Believing you can. Before you can become anything, you must believe you can and never stop believing. And that's why it's very important to stay away from negative people. And I don't recommend telling people your belief system or your goals, because you know what? They'll sabotage your dreams. I've learned from experience. Very important, be patient. There's no such thing as overnight riches, and enjoy the journey. The concept is basically simple. You buy an entry-level property with the bank's money. These are the properties that have got a high demand for tenants and are priced well under 500,000 Rand in our country. We use the South African Rand in our country because I'm from South Africa. You place a tenant in the property after screening them properly. The tenant pays your bond and levy. After 20 or 30 years, your bond is fully paid, or you can refinance and buy more properties. Now, refinancing means as a property appreciates in value over time, the banks will lend you more money on this increased value. You use this money for deposits on other properties. You now have an asset and income that is growing and keeping up with inflation. And if you just say buy one property a year, you can become very, very wealthy. Let me show you the effect of compound growth over 10 years. Say you bought 3 properties for 500,000 Rand. At 12% growth. After 10 years, you will be worth 1.35 million. Now, the country I am in, South Africa, property over the last 20 years has grown a minimum of 15%. This is a statistic I read the other day. So, if you borrowed R1 million and bought, say, 10 properties or 8 properties, you would be worth 2.7 million in a matter of 10 years. Now, say you never paid any of your loans back, you deduct that 1 million, you'll be worth 1.7 million. Now, you try and go and save 1.7 million in whatever job you are in. It's not that easy. It's actually very difficult. In many cases, it's actually impossible to save, because most of your money is going to the tax man, your after-tax money. So you could go and borrow 10 million, and you'll be worth 27 million, or borrow 100 million. You'll be worth 270 million. Do you see how easy this is? Don't be fooled by the simplicity. How do you do it? You buy an investment property that is cash flow positive. In other words, the rental covers the levy and the bond. You get a mortgage or bond from a bank, or if the banks won't lend you the money, you get a friend or relative to put up the money. There's many people out there with lots of money sitting in the bank and they're getting shocking returns. You show them, especially from when you get the knowledge from my mini course, show them the returns they can get. And their money is totally safe because they've got the property as security. Place a tenant in the property, never sell. I don't sell my properties, I keep them for the long term. Now, here's some important factors to remember. That experience is the best teacher, and repetition gives one certainty. So start today, go out and start viewing properties to get the experience. And before you buy, make sure you buy from a motivated seller. These are people who've got to sell. They're either going through a divorce, or they're in financial difficulty, or they're leaving for overseas, and there's many various other factors. But those are the people you must buy from because they've got to sell. So they will accept low offers. I would personally go out and make offers, make ridiculous offers, just to go through the process so you get the education and you learn and you get the experience. And all this will build confidence and get rid of the fear. Remember something, that the more you know about something, the less the fear. Finally, you can have anything you want if you believe you can. Please don't forget to get my free mini course on how to become a property millionaire at thestreetwisemillionaire.com. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best in creating the wealth you deserve.